I wanted to make a video today for, my fellow 35-year-old plus ladies, because I turned 40 last week.
I was like, ah!
It's Yobachi 2007 back at you again for Men's Mind State and Cultural Reviews. TikTok is turning 40, and a lot of the women are there losing their mind or trying to cope hard. And so we're going to take a look at a few of those videos that they've got. And before we do that, though, like, subscribe, and notification bell coming through the door, and we're going to get right into this.
I wanted to make a video today for, my fellow 35-year-old plus ladies, because I turned 40 last week, and I pretty much spent the last few months of 2024 dreading my birthday, because I bought into the whole concept that it's like I am, I'm no longer worthy, or I have no value, or no man's ever gonna want me, because technically we're told that once a woman is 40, you're expired. And I just want to let you know that it's not so bad. It's like I didn't want, it's actually really sad, and really, I just think it's tragic that that's how I lived my last few months before my 40th, was feeling horrible about myself. Like, it's almost like the day was going to come and something horrible was going to happen to me. And I got to tell you, from one day to the next, nothing's changed. And I think we need to start normalizing the beauty and the grace that comes from just aging as a woman. I think it's okay to not be 20 anymore, or 30. And if there's fuckwits out there that are telling us that we're no longer of service, or we have no value, then those people aren't for us.
You can't reject men who have already rejected you. The issue is not that you have no value as a human being. The issue is that you have no or low relationship value to the men you want. And this is the thing at hand that these women just refuse to deal with. If you're in your late 30s, you're in your 40s, you've passed geriatric pregnancy, and a man that you want, a productive male who has substance and who has options, wants to have a family, wants a nurturing wife who prioritized a man, or prioritize family and that type of life over career, and just focusing on herself and her self-interest only, and you're not that kind of woman, then he's not interested in you, and you all wouldn't match. And men don't care about you coming online saying that, well, you're not my type of man. They've already rejected you. You can't reject what's already rejected you and doesn't want you. So it doesn't really make any sense. This is just all a hard cope. If you want men and you want family, then you should prioritize that during your prime, and not try to make men take you and want you in your decline when you don't match what they want. Look at her arms. Her arms look 70 though. She's gaunt in the face. This has got to be a massive cope, because she's gaunt in the face, and with those veins sticking through the back of her hand, she looks a lot older. But if you feel hotter and look better to you, then congratulations on how you feel. We've done a full video featuring this one before, but let's get a quick reaction since it's pertinent to the topic.
Not where it's like, I'm turning 40 this year and everything is just hitting me right now. It's like, not where I wanted to be. I haven't succeeded at anything. Have I even tried? Like, I don't even know anymore. I don't know how to do anything. I don't know how to cope with anything. And I don't know how to, I did this whole growing thing wrong. Like I'm supposed to be an adult. I'm supposed to be able to handle these things and I can't handle anything.
I like this one because she did the rarest of things for a woman and took accountability. I failed. I didn't even try. She didn't blame men or blame society at large as is often done. But what a shame to waste your prime years where young women who are even fairly attractive have everything available to them. This should be a warning sign to women, but most of them will just, like the woman at the end, make excuses.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but shit, I forgot what I was gonna say.
First, I was like, ah! But now that I've had time to absorb it, it's all working out. I'm fine.
Really?
Absolutely. I'm fine. Totally fine. I don't know why it's coming out all loud and squeaky, because really, I'm fine.
Both of these last two tried to come with some comedy, but they're really coping hard. That first one, as if 40 really has a lot of brain loss, but no memory loss or anything of that nature, but okay. But yeah, I guess that's just her way of dealing. And then that second one, you can see in the very end part, the way she stares at the camera seriously when she says she's fine, to really say, you know what women mean when they say they're fine means they're definitely not fine. And that's what she conveys in the end. So I can see why she feels like that. I mean, some of these women, they really look old. I mean, I'm over 40, and she doesn't look like my classmate. She looks like somebody I should be saying ma'am to. But I hope that she got her man and her kids while she was young. Don't know from this TikTok, but hopefully she got her life together. And that's what women should do. They should put their life together while they have their prime and the leverage in the dating market and in the romance market, instead of waiting until it's all over with and then coming to the internet to complain about it. This must be a catfish. Born in 1984? I don't think so. More like 1964. I mean, so it switches over. So it's a filter. But which is the real filter? No, the older one is the real her. Because look at the chest. That chest is just, that's sunburned and scabby. And so this is some older woman trying to pretend like she's 40 with some kind of magical filter that makes you look a lot younger. I don't know what this is. Women just can't accept their real age and just be real about who they are, no matter what. These Western women just have to front and catfish no matter what. They always need attention, and it's just another hard coat. Here goes our last one, and let me read this one to you. I'm bored and turning 40 this week. Women 40 plus, tell me what you loved most about this era. I'm not talking about this decade sucks on maxing out your 401k. I'm talking about beauty and freedom of aging that no one talks about enough. All right, so first of all, women are always bored. And I always say, if you're bored, it's because you're boring. And a lot of these women really are boring, and they don't understand that they're not very interested. And this is why men aren't interested in them for much of anything other than the one thing that they always complain about men being interested in, but you're not interesting. That's why you're so bored, because you're so boring to begin with. And they're always in an error. But the dangerous thing about their boredom is when they get bored in a relationship, then they decide that they don't have to hold to commitment, that they aren't responsible or accountable to the commitments they made. And this is why getting involved with modern women who get bored so easily is dangerous. They're always in some kind of era. They don't just live and do things. They've always got to be in some special magical era. And all this beauty and freedom of aging, if they really believed that about aging, they wouldn't make it, it wouldn't be such a thing that they had to cope so hard over. They could just accept their age. They could be truthful about their age instead of having to do catfish filters and silly songs, doing peekaboo with silly songs and all this other nonsense. They would just accept it for what it is and move through life and move into their next phase. But like the one woman who was willing to admit that she hasn't been on point with her life and getting what she needs and wants out of life, a lot of them are in trouble because they have not achieved what really matters, family and relationship. Well, we're going to get out of here on this one. like, subscribe, and notification bell. I'm Yobachi 2007 for Men's Mind State and Cultural Reviews. Click another video that might be popping up right about now. Watch 2 or 3 of our videos in a row so it'll send notifications to your front homepage. Since YouTube doesn't do notifications to the bell anymore, it'll place our new videos on your front page. I'm out of here. Peace.